Today is the day, and as we all know, the wonder is not that the field of stars is so vast, but that we have measured it. It's time for me to do another unboxing video, and I am very, very excited about this. It's been a while since I've done an unboxing of anything, and this is just the most exciting thing because I've been such a huge fan of Bethesda for the longest time, and I've been so excited about this game since its initial announcement. Now today I'm going to be unboxing the Starfield controller, and also, more importantly, the Constellation Edition of Starfield, which is out today. So let's do the controller first, and then we will move on to opening this big box over here. Right, so the controller is really fancy and really nice, and hopefully I can get into it without too much hassle and difficulty. So I'm so excited about Starfield, all the potential that it has. Obviously all the early pre-release reviews and previews and stuff have all been really positive, so I'm hoping that Bethesda can deliver this time, because I know obviously Fallout 76 was a bit of a disappointment, but hopefully we will not have a repeat of that. Wow, look at that controller. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I'm take it out of the box. Oh, it comes with batteries, that's always nice. Not that I don't have batteries, I'm always prepared, but look at that. Isn't that a thing of beauty? It's got all the flight controls and stuff on it as well. It's got a slightly different feel in terms of the plastic to the other controllers, and also the grip on the back is kind of more rubberized. It feels very NASA punk, which is the aesthetic that Starfield tries to invoke. Yeah, the detailing on this controller is wonderful. That you've got all the different things mapped out on it to make it easier to control your starship once we get it, which will be soon, hopefully. I only have a few hours to play it today before I go to work, so gonna have to make the most of it while I can. Right, so that's the controller open. Let's open this big ass box. So got this from game earlier on. This is the Constellation Edition of Starfield, which is the kind of fanciest edition of the game that you can get. On the side of the box here we see some nice little decals and stuff. It's all really great attention to detail for this whole box. Obviously I'm going to be keeping this box as mint as I can, and then on the back it says all the stuff that you get in the box. So let's open it up and take a look, shall we? Alright. How are we going to get into this without damaging it? And make sure that... I think it's just a slipcase. Yes it is, that's good. So now the slipcase is off, as you can see. Alrighty. Wow. And in fact, that quote that I opened the video with is written on the box as well. I absolutely love that quote. It's beautiful. So, with Starfield, I have to say, one of the reasons I've been so excited for this game is, as some of you may know, I went through some fairly serious injury earlier in the year and almost lost the sight in my right eye. And that was a very distressing time for me. But when all that was going on, I really was focusing. Luckily, I'm all good now. But when all that was going on, I was really, really focused on getting better in time for the launch of this game. And, you know, luckily I have. But something about the logo, about the way that the circle kind of focuses in, like that was help. Where every time I watched the trailer and my eyesight was recovering, I was focusing in on that logo, switching and kind of trying to get my sight to focus in. Wow. Oh, this is the thing of beauty, my friends. So that's what it looks like once you open it up from the top. You can see the game is right at the top, which is good. It's so funny with these special editions. Sometimes they bury the game right at the bottom of the box. But here we have an amazing metallic case, which is kind of standard now for these premium editions. And again, it has that quote, "The wonder is not that the field of stars is so vast, but that we have measured it." Absolutely beautiful. Just going to open it up as well. Oh my god. There's this activation key here, which looks metal, very fancy, uniquely encoded. Because obviously there's only so many of these going around. So there's not actually a physical disc. It's just this code. The game is already downloaded onto my Xbox already, so it should just be a case. We'll find out, of tapping in this code. And then the game should run for me, which is good. Obviously, most people will be getting the game, I think September 6th, 5th, something like that. But it's August 31st right now. Right, so the rest of it is in here. So again, I'm going to be very careful. This is actually quite surprisingly heavy, very weighty. I remember when they were showing this off during the showcase in June, I thought that looks like a big, weighty, heavy box, and it is. So let me struggle with it on camera, which is, I know, the meat of all unboxing videos. Again, I really want to make sure I don't damage the box, because I do want to try and keep it as mint as possible. So, as some of you may know, this is comedy of errors now. As some of you may know, this comes with a very special, a very fancy watch. There we go, it's coming out now. And much like when Fallout 4 came out and they brought out the Pip-Boy, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, I've torn the box, that's great, fantastic. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to wear the Pip-Boy all the time. Obviously, very impractical. Similarly, I had thoughts about wearing the watch all the time, but that is not going to happen because this is a very expensive watch, and there's no way that I'm going to walk around with this on my wrist. Especially given how enthusiastic I am when I dance, when I work, when I'm DJing. Oh, this is so pretty. It'll come off my wrist, it'll smash, or I will damage it in some way. So yeah, I'll be wearing this when I play the game. Look at that. Again, this NASA punk aesthetic, but this is all metal. Yeah, it says property of Constellation, contains Chronomark Life Pack Interlink LPV 6.0. This side up, and then obviously we've got the Constellation logo on the top of the box. So, I believe the way this works is like a twist and, yeah, see that? Twist and lock mechanism. There we go. And that means that this opens up. And there we have it. There we have it, my friends. The watch, and of course a patch as well, which I'll be getting sewn onto probably a jacket, I imagine. So the patch is there. There we go. And underneath the patch is more details for the watch. Bits and pieces. All sorts of stuff. So yeah, let's get the watch out, shall we? If we can. So it's got a kind of plastic strap, but then there's also a more leather kind of strap for it as well. But there we go. Not sure how it's powered. I guess we'll work that out as and when. You can see this is the fabric strap for it. But yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, there's some leads and cables and stuff in here as well, which I imagine will help me get it all set up and ready. So there we go, my friends. I'm going to stop unboxing this, or continue to unbox this a little bit more and look at it in a bit more detail. But that is my unboxing video for Starfield Constellation Edition. I hope you all enjoyed this, and for those of you who will be joining me in space, I will see you in the stars.